What up, what up, what up, what it do, what it do, what it do, good people, what it do. It's your girl Empress back in this YouTube space. Want to send out a welcome to you for everyone that is returning. Thank you very much. And if you are new here, hello. I'm your girl Empress. Um, and if you feel led to, if you could leave me, what's up in the comments. This is a community that is building from people like yourself. So thank you for stopping by. And if you vibe with me, go ahead and become a subby and give me that thumbs up. Um, we gonna jump right into it. I'm not gonna hold you. um, on I want to say like this past weekend, I shut it down a little bit to the point where I could do a little self reflection, which is needed. I feel that if you are topside of the soil, you're going through this life, you're always going to be in a place of self reflection, or hopefully, um, because of the simple fact you just want to be the better version of yourself, or you have some goals to obtain, or whatever the case may be. You just want to be the best you can be. And so, it's a lot of things that I want to accomplish and that I have accomplished. I'm very, very grateful for the things that I have been able to um, put a check mark next to. However, there's still plenty more. And so, I was just laying there and it just came to me and it said either you will or you won't. That's what it comes down to. Um, and it's so crazy, and this could be so far-fetched, but just go with me. It's going somewhere. So it's like we're they always say be careful of the things you say, because words are spells. And I mean, if you are of the Christian faith, the Bible says, life and death is in the power of your tongue. So I believe that on your journey, um, that we have to be mindful of the things we say, because once they're out, they're out. And some of the words that proceed from people's lips are can be pretty brutal, to say the least. But nevertheless, it's like yin and yang. um, Beautiful things can proceed out of one's lips. So it's just dependent on the person who's doing the speaking. um but I digress. I was laying there, and with the things that, the goals that I always set for myself, or, things that I feel that I have to make some adjustments on, I take the time to reflect on those things. Hopefully, you're doing the same. Um, and it just came down to the common denominator. If I want to get it done, there's no one else that's going to do it for me. And so I just need to do it. Either you will or you won't. Um, and then, even the word can't, it's hyphenated. The origin, I'm not an English major, but the prefix of that word can't is can. So when somebody says that they can't, it's not saying that they can't, like really can't. I even looked it up, which was crazy. There's a few explanatory definitions, but one of them said that can't, is hyphenated for cannot, but it's the expressing of an inability or incapacity to do something. Um, it said withhold submission or something like that. And that's crazy, because when, just think about it. If the last time you tell somebody you couldn't do anything, or I can't do that, it's not, maybe you were incapable, like babies are incapable of driving a car. They're not able. But 9 times out of 10, when you say that you can't do something, it's not a definite thing. It's just saying that whatever is being asked of you, you're just not going to um, uh, make good on that, if you will, for that situation or for that person. That's just my take on it. Would love to hear your comments, or read your comments rather. But once again, either you will or you won't. And then you really have to do some self reflection, get into some self awareness to really figure out, if you will, why are you doing it? Check your motives. What's the reasoning behind you wanting to do whatever it is that you got going on in your head? And if you will not, now that's a definite nope, not going any further. I just won't. The definition of that is just simply will not. Uh, and so it just goes back to my topic. It's like either you will or you won't. We have to make up in our minds, um, whatever is set before us. Is it important for us to cross that threshold of maybe fear, negative self-talk? Is if there's a goal that and it's been biting at you in the back of your mind, every time you think about it, you feel something within your body like awaken a little bit. If if you deem that situation or whatever, that goal, to be of value to you, what are you waiting on? Because tomorrow is going to be the 24th of March at the taping of this. And that's crazy. We got to do Thankful Thursday. I just jumped right into the topic. But either you will or you won't. It's just plain and simple. If how much time are you going to allow to pass by, so many opportunities that you may be putting on pause because you just won't get that defining moment together, taking that time to sit yourself down and really ask yourself those tough questions and come to an agreement or come to a result, a solution, um, as to, are you going to make the decisions to move forward? Are you going to make the decisions to be better? Are you going to make the decisions to do what you know that you need to do deep down inside? Everybody knows, the work that needs to be done within ourselves, including myself. I will continue to say, I am not up here and you guys are down here. We are in this together. This is a life study environment where I'm just sharing with you guys my thoughts, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments. But other than that, I didn't want to make this a long drawn out video. I mean, it just is what it is. It's coming down to either you will or you won't, plain and simple. And if it's something that you stay in that gray, well, there's really no gray area, because even non-action is an action. Right? Even non-action is an action. And so you really have to figure out, like, what are you doing? Are you good with where you are right now? Everyone should be, hopefully, where your lane is, in your lane, just the want to evolve, because it's like this world, technology isn't what it used to be. Everything is evolving. The only thing constant is change. And so if we don't constantly change for the better, as time goes by, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yes, taking time to do that self-reflection, It's time consuming. You start bringing up things you don't even really want to think about. But the longer you take on resolving those situations or issues, you prolong getting to the best, I believe, you prolong getting to the best time of your life. Like I was saying earlier, time is short. It's going by so fast. It's ridiculous. Nevertheless, if you're watching this, God has given you, God, divine, source, universe, however you identify. We've all been given another chance to do better than we did yesterday, last week, last month, last year. Um, I think it's just something we all need to just bear down and do. Excuse me. Um, Either you will or you won't. I will say this. At the time you're watching this, hopefully you didn't wait till today to be thankful. Every day that you get a chance to wake up, have a grateful heart. I always, you know what, I think what I'm going to start doing, to a few people I asked, but I feel that it's even more prevalent for this community, for this environment, for this space that we're sharing. For me to ask the question, how's your soul doing? So hopefully you're having a grateful day. It's Thursday. Um, what I'm grateful for, man, I'm grateful for so many things. Um, I would just say I'm grateful that I'm able to get a good night's sleep. And that's rare for a lot of people. Um, I rarely have any issues sleeping. Not saying that I never have, because trust me, I've had my bout with insomnia, if you will, not knowing how to really turn that record player off, and just laying there all night. But I am really grateful on being able to get a good night's sleep. Uh, so in the comments, let me know what you're grateful for, and just take some time. Get present with yourself. Take this moment after this video goes off. Take take a take some moments, not just one moment, continuous moments to do some self-reflection, to do, have a self-awareness check. What are you justifying to keep you from progressing? Sometimes, in order to get to that destination, we can't go over it, under it, through the side. We got to go through it. So just bite the bullet and go through it, because we can look back, at least I know I can, on some things that I thought was going to be a difficult situation for me, and it came down to either you will or you won't, and I chose to go through it. And hindsight, it wasn't even really that bad. Like I said in a previous video, it's like a scientific law. Once you're in motion, you'll stay in motion. So you can do it. Just don't waste any more time. Either you will or you won't. Okay. Your future is waiting for your answer. So anywho, it's Thankful Thursday. Drop what you're thankful for in the comments. If you made it this far, please do me a favor and hit the like button. And if you like the content, I'm still getting a feel for how I want to end up progressing in this space with you guys. So just bear with me. Like I said, it's life study, and this is all out in the open, which I'm getting okay with it. I really am. It's an awesome thing because I look forward to being to exchange this energy with you. So anywho, as you go through the day, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be mindful of the words that you speak, either to others and definitely to yourself. Either you will or you won't. But if it has to do with you bettering yourself, I pray and trust that you will. So, as always, life is a movement. Get in traffic, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.